Alright, hello everybody on YouTube, and hello to my subscribers. I didn't know I had so many, and I'm sorry I haven't uploaded a video in a minute. But today I'm just hooking up an amplifier in a 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee. First time ever working on a 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee. But come to find out, not all Jeep Grand Cherokees have the amps in the back on the driver's side or the passenger side or underneath the floor. And I don't know if it's because it might be like the basic model where it doesn't get the premium sounds. You know, it's a nice Jeep. It's a beautiful Jeep. You know, don't get me wrong. But no amp back here. Then some people were saying that the amp could be underneath the back seat, the passenger seat. But I took the passenger seat up, and there's no room for any kind of amp to go there at all. And then I kept on reading up on it, and then they're saying that the amp might be behind the glove box. And I'm not going to go through all this and take apart the whole dash to get to an amp that might be behind the glove box, and it might not be behind the glove box. So I went the other way around, and because I was looking for the amp to hook up a converter, a high-low converter. Here it is right here. So I went this route. I took the radio out, and here's the clip. There is one wire that goes right there, and that's it. You know what I mean? That wire controls everything that you see on that panel. So you take that off. Let me explain how I took that off. Let me put this back. Just get it up there for a minute. There you go. But to take this off, you literally have to just open this up. Get a tool for prying, which this one isn't that good. Got this from AutoZone. Can't remember, but it sucks. You put it in, pop it up to where you get the bottom notches out. You see right there, and you pull with both hands. It's gonna sound like it's gonna break. It really does. It's gonna sound like it's gonna break, but it's not. Keep your eye out, because these little clips right here will pop off. This is the only one I found, but they're all on there. So I think there's like maybe 2 clips that are missing right now, and I can't find it. But once you take this piece off, there's going to be some screws that hold the actual radio or computer or whatever it is that this thing is. And this is a 7mm. So you have a little, ratchet screwdriver, little 7mm. Take it right off, pull it out, and it'll hang right there. You're good. Pull off the clip. It's easier to work with. And I stripped this back a little bit because I want to make it look a little decent professional, you know what I mean? The wires, just so you guys know, the left rear is gray, light green is the negative, and the gray, dark green is the positive. And that's for the left rear. Now, the right rear is dark green with light green is negative. It's right there. I don't know if you can see it. Camera kind of sucks. And then the dark green with the gray, it looks white here, is positive. And of course your negative is black with the white stripe for some reason, and your positive is red. All this is going to be put together and put back, the tape is going to go back around it. It's going to look better. And then this is going to go back around it to make it look like nothing's ever touched it. But, oh yeah, if you're trying to run positive wire, I forgot to tell you guys that. The battery is located, here, let me move this for you, underneath the passenger side front seat. It's right here. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Yeah. There you go. There's a battery. The positive's on the other side. So once you take this up, because I haven't hooked up the positive yet. There's the positive. I haven't hooked it up yet, see. So I ran the wires, you can see, through there in the back. I mean, like I said, the camera kind of sucks, the angle sucks. But had to take this piece off. And in order to take that off, you got to take this piece off. Right? But once you take that off, you have to take this rubber strip off in order for you to pull this off. Same thing goes for this side. In order to take this off, you have to take this piece off right here and pull the weather stripping off. Once you pull it off, this piece is going to push forward and you'll hear the clips. But be careful, these Jeeps, even though they're new, they're kind of cheap plastic. Alright, and you can run the power wire. I can't show you right here because I don't got it all taken apart. But there's like a little hole right here. You see it right here. And like once you pull this up, there's a hole right here that leads into the battery compartment where you can put your power cable. Then you just run it up. And the same thing here, because you have to move this because you can't get your fingers in here unless you got really small hands in order to use these here I don't got. So pull this off, the weather stripping up. I mean, I forgot to fix it there, make it look good. But pull the weather stripping off, pop this up, and it gives you enough space to run your wire, as you can see right there. Which it's funny that these Jeeps got this little notch right here. I don't know, they probably got it planned. Boom. There's a positive, and there's the ground. And excuse me. And if your Jeep does have the amplifier on the driver's side or the passenger side, it's easier to take these panels off. Just be careful. These panels. Do not take the weather stripping off. This is glued on there. Do not take this off. This weather stripping here, leave it alone. It's glued on there. In order for you to take these panels off, either side, you have to take this off. And there's just some screws underneath here. Take that one off, back, and this one off over here. I can't get it up right now. Here it goes. take that one off. Once you do that, this piece right here, this whole piece comes up. There's like 1, 2, 3, 6 like little clips in here, so it's gonna pull up. It's gonna pass this up, and then you could take, in order to take the floor off, these screws have to come out, no matter what. And then there's a screw right here. I think it was a 10 millimeter. I can't remember, but you have to take that off in order to take the floor up. Because this floor right here, you can actually take this, just the top part. You can take that off automatically. Once you lift it up, it's only notched in there. Yeah, little notches. Just right here, little notches. It goes in there. But you have to take off these screws. I don't know if you can zoom in. These screws, in order to take off this plate, just in case your amp is underneath. Because somebody was saying that an amp, it could be underneath the passenger side cargo, underneath the floor. And it was not there. I looked on both sides, not there. So this is a regular basic model, I think. But like I said, it looks nice. No complaints. I like it. I mean, he'd go around it. It's good. But this is me. And the next thing I'm going to do is this car. I'm actually going to put some sounds in it. Some 412s. I'm about to put 4 of these in here. It's gonna go in the trunk. It's some people call it a clamshell box, or some people call it a horn. That's how I know when I'm done building the box, I'm gonna actually post a video of it. Maybe we'll see how everything goes. If you see wires in there, just a dry run. Everything's still getting put together. But like I said, 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Like I said, if you're wondering what the wires are to run yourself a high-low converter, like I said, right here, I still got them individually taped off. Yeah. And the left rear, gray with light green is negative. Gray with dark green is positive. The right rear, dark green with light green is negative. Dark green with gray is positive. So hopefully that helps you guys out. If you guys want any more videos, let me know in the comments. Thanks.